My second rant about credit. Now, this one is for those of you that do not have a social. If you do not have a social, meaning you are either illegal in the country or you're an international student. If you do not have a social, the situation is as goes. You either get an I-10 if you've been in the country for a while, and an I-10 is basically a tax ID number, and under that I-10 they can check your credit and they can see history on you. Because if you don't have a social, they can't see anything. They can't see your background. They can't see whether you've made any payments. They can't see any history whatsoever. So right away, that's a red flag to the landlord. And honestly, he can't take you to court. If you got no social, you got no papers, the landlord can't take you to court because there's nobody to take to court because there's no social. You understand? Now, the unfortunate thing is that those of you in that predicament, what you're going to have to do is you're either going to have to pay 6 months up front or buy out the lease and pay out the entire thing. Now, a lot of people don't realize this until they're in this position. But the other alternative is to avoid any building whatsoever. If you can find an apartment in a private house where you just show your face and you show your job and you put down the cash, then you're good to go. For those of you in the Asian community, the best bet for you is worldjournal.com because everybody knows that Asians stick together, and you'll be able to find a landlord that once he sees your face and you talk a little bit, then you'll be good to go. Aside from that, anybody else, just look within your own community, look at a private landlord, and then you might have much better luck. However, if you're trying to move into a building where there's a management company and there's credit check fees and there's many people, then it's a lot of paperwork that you're going to have to go through. And if you don't have that paperwork, then you're done. So don't waste your time and do what you got to do. The reason why I'm doing this is because I just received maybe about 3 international students that are running around looking for stuff. You know what I mean? For those of you in that predicament, honestly, the landlords, a lot of times they're just going to look at you. They're going to look at you like you got money, so they're going to take as much as they can from you. They're going to take either 6 months or a full year up front. And basically the purpose of that is because, number one, they can, and number two, they're covering their asses. You understand? All right. So any questions? Hit me up. Push it out.